Hey everybody, happy KenKen Sunday, June 13th. Hope everyone is having a nice weekend. Gorgeous here in Seattle. I'm gonna try and take advantage of a friend's boat today. So let's get these puzzles out of the way. -6 in the 7x7 can only be 1 7. My head is starting to go to some interesting places thanks to that new trick we learned. Oh, plus I was doing a +6 in a row can only be 1 2 3, by the way. That is the only combo there that works. I was doing the 6x6. I do the daily puzzles now in the New York Times, and I was doing and they're pretty easy. But the 6x6 yesterday in the New York Times was really hard. And I had to break out our puzzle, our new tip, where when you add everything together, it has to hit a certain number. But I combined some rows together to figure out what was remaining. It's very nerdy, very exciting. Breaking news. My wife is at the grocery store right now. She just texted me. I saw this come in as I'm filming. She's in line at the grocery store behind Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, Mackenzie. I don't know what her current last name is. I apologize. Anyway, exciting times here in Seattle. What do we have? This is 1 3 or 2 6. Can't do anything with it. Anyway, notice how these two columns are completely blocked off. So if every row has to add up to 28, 2 rows have to add up to 56. And if I could get to a point where, I know what most of these sections add up to, I can figure out some interesting things. Anyway, 12, not 6x6, it has to be 5 7. 4 and 6 are the only things left. I don't know, this can only be a 4 or a 6 because we've got everything else in this column. This can only be a 4 or a 6. Interesting that they're the same math. But I mean, this could be a 3. If it's a 4, this is a 3 or a 5. If it's a 6, it's a 5 or a 7. Same thing here. There's a 5 blocking this from being a 5. The 7 could go here. It could also go here. All right. I don't know yet. Three, 4. Can't be 5 2. Could be 6 1. Where's that low-hanging fruit I enjoy being able to fill out quickly? This is 1 3 or 2 6. 2 6. I'm almost tempted to use that trick again, because we know we've got 13 here. We know it all adds up to 28. I need 15 more in these. I'm gonna think out loud for a second. The row has to add up to 28. I've got 8 and 5, 13 here, so I need 15 more, right? I need 15 more in the digits left for these 4 squares. If I need 50, let's say I put the 6 in here, it can't be the 5, it has to be the 7. That's 13 out of the 15 that I have left. So I only have 2 left, and that 1 plus 1, that doesn't work. So literally, because of that rule, I can't put the 6 in here. Did everyone see that? This row, every row, has to add up to 28. I've got 13 accounted for already in these 3. 28 minus 13 takes us down to 15. So I've got 15 points I can assign to these 4 squares. And if I put the 6, if I try the 6 here, I can't put it with the 5. I'd have to put it with the 7. That takes us down to that uses 13 of our 15 points, which leaves us with 2 that I could only put 2 more in here. And there's no 1 plus 1. I mean, you can't do it. So this can't be a 6, so it's a 4. And it can't be with the 5, so it has to be with the 3. That is a wild trick. Okay, so now left here, where does the 7 go? Can't go in here, it has to go in here. So this has to be 1, 7. And then this has to be 2, 6. Because 1, 3 is out. 2, 6 is the only thing left. If this is a 4, if that's a 6, this can only be a 5 or a 7. This is a bunch of combos, right? 6 times 5, so this is 6, 5, 1 or 2, 3, 5. I guess a 5 is in here no matter what. Oh, but we can play, where does the 7 go in this column? No, 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 no. 7. Sorry, just thinking to myself. I should be talking out loud, my bad. Not 3, 3, could be 4, 2, could be 5, 1. We know a 5 goes in here somewhere. Well, okay, the 5, much like where does the 7 go? The 5, where does the 5 go in this column? No, 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 probably. No, no. Okay, so even though the 30, we don't know what the 30 is, it's either 6, 5, 1 or 5, 3, 2. There's a 5 in it no matter what, and we know a 5 has to go in one of those 2 squares. So the 5 doesn't go here because we're already going to put it there somewhere. Can I squeeze this all in? So then, where does the 5 go in this column? Nope, nope, probably. No, no, no. 5 has to go here. But we don't know where, and we don't know if it's 4, 5 or 5, 6. The 7, no. We know the 7 doesn't go in here because it would have to go with a 5, right? This is only 4, 5 or 5, 6. 7 can't go in here. So where does the 7 go? No, 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 no. 7 has to go there. All right. Where else can the 7 go? No. Maybe. No. Maybe. Well, that didn't help. How about here? Is anything eliminated here yet? No. What? seeing. I mean, this 24 can be a bunch of different things also. 6 times 4 times 1. Break up that 4, because you can split the 2's in an L shape. So you can go 6, 2, 2. Also, you can break up the 6, and it's 4, 3, 2. So lots of options on that one. Is there another? Where does the 7 go in this first one? The 7 can't go in here at all, because 7 is 1, 1. Yeah, it breaks. Can't go here. Could go here. Could go here. Does 7, 2 work here? For now, yes. And 7, 5 also works. Yep, not seeing it yet. I'm a little stymied, but there's something about that now that we're using this trick, every row and column adds up to 28, and you can bundle rows together. I'm staring at this, but I feel like I don't know enough about what this adds up to. Like, I know what this adds up to, 8. I don't know this enough. There's too many 24 options. I know what this adds up to. I know what this adds up to. I know what this adds up to. I don't know what this... Like, maybe I could say these 2 columns added together adds up to 28 times 2, 56. And then remove the 8, remove the 9, remove this. 1 plus 7 is 8. Remove this 8. And then I know that the numbers left, I need a combo of 9. I need a combo of -2. And a combo of 24. Like, it feels like a lot of still unknowns there. But there's also this. Like, it's not clean with the 2 columns, but I know what this one is already. So I actually do. I know this, I know this, I know this. What they add up to, right? I know this adds up to 6. I know this adds up to 11. I know this adds up to 7, 6. Don't know this and don't know this. Know this and this. This actually feels doable. Like, scratch paper time. 1 row adds up to 28. 2 rows, therefore, adds up to 56. That's our magic number. So if I add up everything we know in these 2 columns, I got a 6, I have an 11, I don't know what this 4 is, I have a 7, I have a 6, I don't know what this -2 is, and I've got a 1 and a 5. That adds up to 6 plus 1 is 7, 14, 20, 21, 26, carry the 2, 36. So 36 is known. I need 20 more to go in my unknowns. I need 20 more for this and this. So what is that? What do I do with that? Well, this -4 can only be 7, 3, 6, 2 is out, or 5, 1. Those are the only options for this. And again, I'm trying to get 20 more to make my 36 add up to 56. That adds up to 10. That feels promising. This adds up to 6. Okay, these are all the only options for -4. Fine. What are the options for -2? It's going to be a lot, because I can't even eliminate anything, right? I was able to eliminate 6, 2 because of this. This is a lot. Let me make some more space. Oh my gosh, I can't. I'm hitting the pole on my thing. All right. What are all the options for -2? 7, 5, 6, 6, 4, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1. Fine. I've got to take one from here and one from here and make it add up to 20 so I can make the 36 equal 56, which gives us the total for those last two columns. So if I chose 7, 3, that's 10. I need 10 more. 64. It would be 7, 3, and 64 works. I'd put 7, 3 in here. I'd put 6, 4 in here. This whole thing would add up to 56. But what if I chose 51? That's 6. I need 14. Oh my gosh. I need 14 more and I can't get there. The most I can get is 12. This trick is crazy. This trick is crazy. So 51 can't work. This can't. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope all of you noticed this way before I did. I'm so dumb. The only thing that can go in here is 7, 3 because 6, 2 is out and 5, 1 is out because of that. I did all of this work to realize that I couldn't put 51 in here when I had it all along. Okay, well, we know that 7, 3 goes in here and 6, 4 goes in here because of all that extra work I just did. Okay, so this is 3, 7, mostly because the 6 and the 1 are filled in, but also because of all that other math I just did. But we also learned that 64 is the only option for this if I want to make this all add up to 56. And if it's 64, there's a 6 here, and I can actually place it. Oh my gosh, that was embarrassing on several levels. What are we missing in this column now? A 2 and a 5. So this could be 2, 4, or 5, 1. Those all still work. How about here? This 6, 1 is out, 5, 2 is out. It's 3, 4. So what did I say was missing in this column? 1. I'm gonna need a 2, 3, 4, or a 5. But if I put a 2 here, this would have to be a 4, and it can't be. So this is not the 2. This is our 2. 1, 2, 3, R2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Secret Star Wars joke in there. If that's a 5, that's our 1. That was pretty nerdy. I need 9 more to get from 2 to 11. And what's missing in this column? 7 and 2. Great. Look at that. Math is fun. 7 makes that a 5, makes that the 7. This 7 makes this a 3, makes that a 7. Well, now let's look at our 24 options here. This 622 won't work. 226, the 2 breaks it. So our options are 1, 4, 6 and 2, 3, 4. There's a 4 in here no matter what. There's a 4 here, so the 4 has to go in there somewhere. It's not here. Okay, so if I try to do 4, 3, 2, I've got a 2 here and a 3 here. I could put the 2 here, the 4, oh, it breaks. I can't do 4, 3, 2 because I can't put a 2, a 3, or a 4 in this square. So this is not 4, 3, 2. It's 6, 4, 1. I'm only putting a 1 and 6 in here because we know the 4 can't go in here. One, 4, 6. And, oh, we got a 1 and a 6 here. So this is our 4. That's out. This is just 1, 6. Okay. All right, so what's missing in this top row now? Well, we're missing 2 and 3. Two plus 3 is 5. I need 3 more to make 8, and that spells it out for us. We can fill it in from there. What are we missing here? 1, 2, 3. We're missing a 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 4 goes there. This 2 makes that a 6, makes that a 2. Oh, another 24 that I never spent time thinking about. Well, these are still the same options. It's not 4, 3, 2 because the 4th here, the 3s are all gone. I can't do any 3s. So this also is, oh wait, yeah, it's also 6, 4, 1. And that works nicely. Yeah, I gotta put a 1 in here anyway, because if I look at this column, where does the 1 go? I need to put it in here. Can't go here. So this is 1, 6, and there's a 6 here. So we can actually fill it in. What are we missing in this column? 1, 2, 3, 4. Missing a 5. That makes that a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 5, 7 here. Can't fill it in yet, strangely. Huh. This 4 makes this a 3, makes that a 4. How are we not done yet? This, in the 7 by 7, can be 1, 2, sure, 2, 4, out, or 3, 6, out. So this is 1, 2. Looking across then, if the 1 and the 2 are gone, this becomes a 3 because the 1 and 2 are gone. And also looking across, this 1 makes that our 7. This 7 makes that a 5, makes that a 7. This 1 makes this a 2, makes that the 1. Looking across here, the only thing we are missing is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't be 5, 4 because of this, so it's got to be 5, 6. And then looking across, we are missing a 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 times 5 is 10 times 3 gives us the 30 that we need. So that's our 5. This 2 makes that a 1, makes that a 2. This 1 makes this a 6, makes that a 1. Are we done? We're done. That's sort of snuck up on me. I apologize for wasting all of your time with those last 2 columns, but it did give us the 6, 4 that goes in here. That trick is, now not only is it useful, but my brain has somewhat gotten rewired where I'm looking for it more. I never looked for that everything adds up to 28 before, and something has rejiggered in my brain as I'm noticing opportunities for it more, especially when you can bundle 2 columns together and try and use process of elimination and addition and subtraction to figure out what we need. Have a good weekend, everybody.